Welcome to Long Beach City College's 2014 commencement ceremony. Would you please stand for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, nor the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Good evening and welcome. My name is Marco Mendoza, and I've had the pleasure of serving as the president of the Associated Student Body of Long Beach City College this past year. It is an honor to stand before you as we salute our graduates and certificate recipients. This evening is special because it celebrates the achievements that many students have worked hard to achieve. This ceremony acknowledges the efforts of the students who have reached important milestones in their education this year. This evening is also special because as students, we are aware that we are receiving much more than a degree or a certificate this evening. Earning a certificate or degree at Long Beach City College opens the door to many new and exciting opportunities. These opportunities include transferring to other colleges and universities, embarking upon new careers, advancing in present careers, and improving the lives of our families. The knowledge gained from the faculty and the experiences we have had in our co-curricular programs will empower us to make the most of the opportunities which lie ahead of us. We have the confidence that we are prepared academically, socially, and professionally for these opportunities. For over 86 years, graduates have taken these skills and the knowledge gained at Long Beach City College and used them to create better futures for themselves and for their families. Now, it is your turn. Thank you for being here to help celebrate Long Beach City College's 2014 commencement ceremonies.
Okay, welcome. I'm pleased to stand here today to represent the faculty of Long Beach City College as the president of the Academic Senate. Whether you were aware of it or not, faculty and staff have cared about you and your progress along the way. We shared your successes with our families and friends and sought out colleagues for advice when we were concerned about your progress. Today is a day for you and your families to celebrate, but the faculty want you to know that we share the pride in your accomplishments, because when you succeed, we also feel proud. A few weeks ago, I asked the Senate if they had any words of wisdom for you on this auspicious day, and I received a tremendous response. Here are a few of the gems from faculty. If you want change, be it politics, in career, life, or finances, you need to be the agent of that change. Here's another. Today, you celebrate your successes. In the future, you will succeed again, but you will also fail. This is normal. Your life will be a tapestry of these things. Here's another. As you go forward, don't be afraid to keep trying new challenges. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. Never stop pursuing your dreams. Here's another. Your contributions in life not only matter, they will determine the direction and future of our world. Be brave. Be bold. Be a valiant revolutionary. This is just the beginning. Now you are ready to chase your dreams and to pursue your goals. And to grow, you have the tools to assist you with moving forward. To conclude, I want you to know that as faculty, we are honored to have been a part of your life's journey. You know that you are leaving us with a specific set of skills that you have studied for and strive to gain: how to fix an engine or nurse the sick, how to develop curriculum for young children, or how to complete an algebraic equation, how to conduct accurate research, and how to write a persuasive essay. What you may not be aware of is that you also walk away with a set of skills that makes all the other work possible: how to work with a group of strangers, how to keep working at something until you get it, how to get up and get out of the house and get where you're going even though you don't want to, how to persevere in the face of difficulty, and how to recognize your own accomplishments. Both of these skill sets are necessary, but it's the latter that will serve you when life surprises you. Here's to all the wonderful and not so wonderful surprises that will come your way in life. We have the confidence that you are prepared to face them. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorians of Long Beach City College's 2014 graduating class. Both valedictorians have distinguished themselves at Long Beach City College and graduate with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Our first valedictorian is Jalen Alexander. Jalen majored in biological science at LBCC and plans to enter the nursing program at California State University, Long Beach after graduating. Jalen lives in Long Beach and gives back to our community by teaching gymnastics at a local park. She turned down offers from several out-of-state colleges to attend LBCC because of its outstanding programs and affordability. She wants to continue to give back to others through a career in nursing. She was inspired to become a nurse because of the amazing care she received from nurses during a serious illness throughout her childhood. It is my pleasure to invite Jalen to come forward and share her thoughts and reflections with us.
Thank you, Professor Van Sinden. Welcome and congratulations to the graduating class of 2014. Now, I have to be honest with you all. I probably have the worst memory. I guess I could thank my mom for that trait. Just kidding, Mom. I love you. If you asked me questions about something I did 2 weeks ago, I probably couldn't give you the proper answer. Whereas my sister, she seems to be able to remember everything. Dad must have blessed her with that trait. Although my memory isn't quite up to par, there are certain moments in your life that you just can't forget. I remember being a little girl standing on my dad's feet as he danced me around the house. Or how he used to feed my sister and I spoonfuls of ice cream so large to give us brain freezes. I remember the time he was severely burned So my mom finally gave in and let him bring home a dog, which I'm waiting for a second one now. And I remember sitting outside of my kindergarten class with a bright pink cast on, pouting because they wouldn't let me play. Certain moments in your life just can't be forgotten. They are moments we will hold on to tight and cherish forever. Whether it was the time you learned how to ride a bike, your first big birthday party, your first crush, or even your first school dance. Or later in life, some of us may have known the feeling you get on your wedding day, or after the birth of your first child. And well, for the rest of us, we can only hope to live long enough to experience those moments. So we all have something in common, right? We've been through these moments and created great memories to tell our grandkids one day. But the thing that we don't always acknowledge is that none of this was done alone. As we learned how to ride a bike, we had a parent, aunt, uncle, grandparent, or in my case, an older sibling, pushing us along, waiting to catch us if we fell. As we experienced our first crush, we gossiped to our best friends about it for days on end. And during our first school dance, we spent weeks coordinating outfits, trying to get our hair right. And as we walk across this stage today, we have thousands of people sitting right here with us, cheering us on. Today is one of those moments that will be incorporated into our memories for years to come. Sometimes, these moments aren't as pleasant as the ones I've discussed. In life, we go through moments of fear, pain, heartache. Moments where we just want to scream out how unfair life can be. And moments where we feel as if no one in the world can understand what we're going through. When we suffer from the loss of someone so close and dear to us, we can't help but to feel as if we're in it alone. When we go through a breakup and experience heartache, we feel as if no one can understand how we feel. This foolish feeling of being alone is something I myself have felt. At the age of 12, I was diagnosed with a cystic mass in my brain, something similar to that of a brain tumor. I was too young to grasp the seriousness of the diagnosis. All I cared about was that I had to have brain surgery a week before my birthday, and that I didn't want to lose my hair. I went through that moment with my family, and now, 7 years later, as my doctors are testing me again, fearing for the worst, my family, friends, and loved ones are standing by me. I know how hard it is to accept the fact that you're not alone. As many try to comfort me, I still have a constant feeling of being alone. But I'm wrong. We're all wrong. My family, your families, our friends, the faculty sitting beside us today, and all of our loved ones have been there through us through all of our life moments. Today, many of us sit here with excitement for accomplishing a huge milestone. And if you're like me, maybe a little fear for what's to come next. But no matter what's in store for us, keep in mind one thing: we are not alone. And ask yourself this question: what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Thank you.
Our second valedictorian is Norel Thompson. Norel entered Long Beach City College after taking some time away from school to recover from the loss of her mother. However, she did not let difficulties prevent her from pursuing her dreams of a higher education. Once enrolled, she became enthralled with medical anthropology and excelled as an active member of the honors program. After LBCC, Norel plans to transfer to UCLA, where she will continue her studies in anthropology and public health to prepare for a career in the medical field. Her story inspires all of us not to give up and to keep pursuing our dreams. It is my pleasure to invite Norel to come forward and share her thoughts and reflections with us.
What's up, class of 2014? Thank you to my beautiful family for being here, my wonderful friends, and thank you to the faculty. Thank you for everything you do for us students, and I wish you the best. People have been asking me if I had a goal of being valedictorian and how did I do it. Truth is, I never expected this great honor. My story isn't unique, and I didn't follow some specific recipe. I just took it test by test, semester by semester, and I chose to work hard. Like many, I struggled to pay my rent and my car bills. I stressed for finding the time to study, and I crammed before tests. I know the frustration of not getting that class you really needed and being put on a wait list, but I also know how good it feels when they call out your name and they say one of those seats is yours. Many of us have had to deal with the stresses of our personal lives as well. For myself, I grew up in Puerto Rico. With my mom, who she was beautiful, but she battled alcoholism. I carry the scars that come from being abused and forced to grow up too fast. I lost my mom when I was 19, and I gave up for a while. But I made a choice. It was sink or swim, and I chose to swim. In one way or another, we're all fighting the currents of life. But look at us now. We're swimming. Today is a celebration of our journeys. A day to rejoice that we stood at the foot of the mountain and we said, "Move, I'm coming through." When I made a choice to walk through the doors of college, I didn't know what I was going to do. There were a lot of doors and I didn't know which one I was going to walk through. One second I wanted to be an astronomer, another second I was going to be a sociologist, then a doctor. I think looking back now I say, wow, college did exactly what it was supposed to do. It opened my mind, it broadened my perspectives, it challenged my views, and it influenced my personal growth. This is what it means to be a college graduate. We leave here today not as we were when we got here, but as more conscious, informed, aware, and sensitive individuals. No matter what field you're going into, whether you're heading into the workforce from here or continuing on with your education, we all have a responsibility to take the lessons that we learned here about the world we live in and apply that knowledge into the life that we choose, into our life choices. We're the future movers and shakers, people, and the motivators for those to come. In the words of Ernest Green, a member of those brave 9 students from Little Rock High School, he said, "Education is the cornerstone of change in this country, so use your education for good." I challenge all graduates here and everyone to do what Gandhi said and be the change you wish to see in the world. Put down your phones, look up, say hello to each other, and feel the world around you. If there's something you dislike about the culture, the society, or the environment you live in, don't turn to other more desirable ones, but instead be active in trying to make yours a better one. Dare to dream. Dream like Maya Angelou and Dr. Martin Luther King did. Dream like Susan B. Anthony and Abraham Lincoln. Become a dreamer like John Lennon. And in his words, I'll leave you with this. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Sing with me. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You sing with me. You may say I'm a dreamer. I can't hear you, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Follow your bliss, class of 2014. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know how we can follow that, but we'll try. Good evening, everyone. My name's Eloy Ortiz Oakley. I'm proud to be the president of Long Beach City College. And now it's my pleasure to welcome each of you here tonight and to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Laura Dowd, the Long Beach City Auditor. As City Auditor, Laura oversees a professional staff of auditors who are responsible for ensuring the accuracy of the finances and disbursements for the City of Long Beach. Laura was first elected in 2006 and has run unopposed for the last 2 elections. Next month, she will be sworn in to her 3rd term. Her office has published high-profile reports on city operations. Yes, those are exciting reports, and has received many recognitions, including the prestigious Knighton Awards, the highest honor given by the Association of Local Government Auditors for their work. Laura was born and raised right here in Long Beach, graduated from Wilson High School. She's a Bruin. Where are all the Bruins? That was pretty sad. She is a graduate of Long Beach City College. Where are all the Vikings? And she's a graduate of Long Beach State University. Where are the 49ers? She became a certified public accountant and a certified fraud examiner, and she also earned her law degree at Pacific Coast University School of Law. She received all of her schooling here in Long Beach, so she is definitely the face of the Long Beach College Promise, and we're very proud of her. So, I'm also proud to say that Laura was recently inducted into the Long Beach City College Hall of Fame. She's a perfect example of how LBCC prepares people to become leaders in their community, and I'm delighted that she agreed to address our graduating class here today. So please join me in welcoming City Auditor Laura Dowd to the podium.
Thank you for that very kind introduction. My favorite part of the introduction was that I was a graduate from Long Beach City College. I'm so grateful for my education that I received here and the experiences that I had. I want to thank President Oakley and congratulate the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff for bringing this great class to this great graduation day. Graduates, congratulations. You're the ones who did all the hard work to earn this celebration today. And how does it feel? It sounds like it feels just as good to your family and friends too. What a great feeling. Long after you've forgotten what you hear today, I believe you will remember most how you felt. Hold on to that feeling. That feeling of accomplishment will energize you to take on other challenges in life. I appreciate this wonderful opportunity to be with you tonight and celebrating this wonderful celebration with you. Some of you may know that I enjoy running. I run almost every day at 5 a.m. and run marathons as often as I can. Lately, I've been thinking about the similarities between running a marathon and life. If you're not a runner, you may wonder why anyone would want to run 26.2 miles just so they can throw up. And then immediately afterwards, sign up for the next one. Most runners don't receive big awards after races. We only get sore muscles, aches, pains, blisters, cramps, dehydration, and nausea. Doesn't that sound fun? So why do we do this time and time again? For the same reason you feel great tonight. It feels so good to accomplish something you worked hard for. The training to complete a marathon is similar to the training we need to be successful in life. I'd like to share a few lessons with you I've learned from running. The first is preparation. Preparation is key. Marathons take a lot of preparation, mentally and physically, and success in life depends on preparation. A story on preparation that has made a lasting impression on me, you may know the story of the U.S. Airways pilot, Captain Sully Sullenberger, who safely landed a plane on the Hudson River. Just after takeoff, the plane hit a flock of birds and both engines shut down. The captain had to make a series of split-second decisions while he was under intense pressure. From the time the plane hit the birds to the time he landed the plane, it took only 210 seconds. During those 210 seconds, he was receiving conflicting advice from his co-pilot and the control tower. There was no time for him to look for a manual or Google what to do. All of his split-second decisions were made as a result of all of his preparation throughout his life. You can bet the passengers who were on that plane were very grateful that he did not cheat his way through flight school. Because of lifelong preparation, he had the necessary skills to save the lives of all 155 passengers on board. I was also very impressed with the captain's humility when a reporter asked him how he felt about the hero's welcome he received. I believe we can all learn from his simple answer. He said, "I just did what I was trained to do." His training and experience had prepared him for that crucial moment. You and I may not be responsible for human lives as an airline pilot is, but like Sully Sullenberger, people depend on us to do what we are trained to do. We don't always know when our preparation will meet opportunity, but know that it will surely come. I had no idea when I was a student here at Long Beach City College, or later when I was studying for my accounting degree, or studying for the CPA exam, or in law school, that one day I would be approached by a group of citizens and asked to run for elected office. But when they did, I'm grateful that I was prepared. Graduates, prepare yourself in every way so when opportunities arise, you will be ready. Number 2, there are no shortcuts in life. In marathons as well as in life, there are no shortcuts. Sometimes we wish there were. At mile 20, it would be so nice to find a shortcut to take, but those who do are disqualified. It's the same in life. There are rules to follow, and we must be honest or we can be disqualified. I had a defining experience in my youth that taught me a valuable lesson on integrity and helped shape my life. When I was at Wilson High School, I ran for student body president. My opponent was very strategic about hanging her campaign signs throughout the campus in all the best locations. She also dominated the primo spot, the top of the snack shack. It was a great location. It was so great, in fact, that some of my friends wanted that spot for my signs. Without telling me, my friends waited until school was over and everybody had gone home, and then ripped down my opponent's sign and replaced it with one of mine. When my friends showed me what they did, I felt terrible. I really didn't know what to do. So being a teenager, I did nothing and just went home. All evening it bothered me, and it continued to bother me throughout the night as I tried to sleep. Finally, about midnight, I got up and woke my mom and told her everything that happened. Without hesitation, and I can still hear her voice now, she said, "We need to go fix it right now." We got dressed, grabbed the duct tape and a flashlight, and drove to the school. This was back in the olden days when the campuses were unlocked at night and you could just walk in. We found my opponent's torn down sign, so we stacked several big trash cans on top of each other, and while my mom balanced the trash cans, I climbed up on top of the snack shack, took down my sign, and taped my opponent's sign back up. I felt so much better after doing this. I was then able to go home and get some sleep. John Wooden was right when he said, "There is no pillow as soft as a clear conscience." There are no shortcuts in life. Do the right thing so you can sleep well at night. Number 3, take advantage of the aid stations. In marathons, there are aid stations along the way. Volunteers hand out water, spectators cheer you on, people are there to point you in the right direction. When I ran the Boston Marathon 6 weeks ago, a little girl handed me some of her Easter candy. Jelly beans never tasted so good. There are also aid stations in life to assist us, cheer us on, and point us in the right direction. Graduates, this is such an exciting time for all of you, and a time of great pride for your families, friends, loved ones, and also the faculty and staff here at Long Beach City College. Tonight, this stadium is full of your aid stations, the people who are there to provide you the encouragement and support you needed to get through the rough spots. I hope you will continue to seek their advice and learn from their experiences. High school wasn't easy for me. I struggled with my classes, and I'm so thankful for Long Beach City College that was here for me after high school. It was truly my aid station when I needed it. Thanks to my teachers and counselors who gave me a boost when I needed it most. Graduates, take advantage of the aid stations. They are there to help you. 4, conquer the wall by staying focused on your goal. Marathoners often experience the wall. The wall is typically felt between miles 20 and 23, but it can happen at any time. It's a sudden feeling of excruciating pain and exhaustion, like a massive mountain of bricks is blocking you from moving forward. It is normally accompanied by an overwhelming feeling of wanting to give up. Some experienced runners say the race doesn't even begin until you hit the wall. That's when you really find out what you are up against and what you are really made of. There are strategies runners use to conquer the wall. Taking a deep breath, slowing down, talking positively to themselves, and having confidence to overcome it. The wall exists in our lives as well. Struggles are a part of life. Be strong to meet the challenges head on and have confidence to overcome them. Experience has taught me that struggles are the building blocks for the good things that will come later. Only those who pick themselves up and continue on will enjoy the sweet taste of victory. Conquer the wall by staying focused. And finally, finishing the race. In a marathon, it doesn't matter how you finish, how long it took you to finish, or what journey you took to get there. You finished. Marathons and life both require a good start and a strong and consistent effort all the way to the finish. Class of 2014, you have made a great start. As you go from here today, whether it is to enter your chosen field or to continue your education at a university, you will see that there are so many opportunities in front of you. In order to take advantage of these opportunities, you must build on the foundation that you've built here at Long Beach City College. Love and enjoy life. Be prepared for the wonderful opportunities that will come. Be true to yourself. When you're faced with challenges, take them head on. Use the aid stations to help you on your course. Push through the hard times and never give up. There's a wonderful Bible verse I'd like to close with, and it states, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished the course. I have kept the faith." Class of 2014, I wish you all Godspeed as you fight the good fight and finish the race. Congratulations. God bless.
Laura, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of Long Beach City College, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us and sharing your story. As a gift of our appreciation, we have something for you. Thank you so much for joining us, and please join me in one more round of applause for Laura Dowd.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Greg Peterson, Vice President of Student Support Services, and I have the pleasure of recognizing our scholarship recipients and honors graduates for the 2013-2014 academic year. Long Beach City College has one of the largest scholarship programs at the community college level in the United States. 496 students applied for scholarships this year. From that group, 382 are receiving 500 scholarships. This year, our students were awarded more than $600,000 in scholarship support. It's impressive. That means 77% of all applicants received a scholarship. Nearly every student who applied and held a grade point average of 3.0 or higher received a scholarship. That tells you about the wonderful success of our scholarship program. Within that group of scholars, 19 students were carrying a perfect grade point average of 4.0 when they applied. The oldest scholarship recipient this year is 68 years of age, and the youngest recipient is 16 years of age. Will all of the graduates and certificate recipients who received a scholarship while at Long Beach City College please stand in order to be recognized? Well done. You may be seated. These awards would not be possible without the generous support of many donors who support these scholarships with their gifts. On behalf of the college, I want to express our appreciation to all of the individuals and organizations listed in the program that have made it possible for many of our students to continue their education. Please join me in a round of applause to thank these donors. The class of 2013-2014 consists of 1,786 members, 1,188 graduates who have earned Associates of Arts or Associates of Science degrees, and 598 students who have earned Certificates of Achievement. Long Beach City College hosts 2 chapters of Alpha Gamma Sigma, the Academic Honor Society for students in community colleges. The Delta Chi and Kappa chapters represent the Pacific Coast campus and the Liberal Arts campus respectively. You can recognize these individuals by the special pins and honor stoles they are wearing. Will those graduates who have been granted associate and/or permanent status in Alpha Gamma Sigma please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. Long Beach City College also hosts a chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, the National Scholastic Society for Community Colleges. Would those graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. 3 Long Beach City College students were recently named to the All-California Academic Team. This organization recently recognized students from the 112 California community colleges as the best students throughout the state. Would LBCC's All-California Academic Team please stand and be recognized? Chris Soriano, Peter Kenji Lopez, and Kristen Payne. Honor students are those individuals who will be graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or better. A total of 162 students from the class of 2013-2014 fall into this category. Congratulations. Honors graduates who earned a 3.5 to a 3.749 cumulative grade point average can be recognized by the gold tassels on their mortarboard. There are 100 graduates in this category. Will those graduates in attendance with the cumulative grade point averages from 3.5 to 3.749 please stand to be recognized? Great job. Please be seated. Students graduating with high honors are those who earned a 3.75 to 3.99 cumulative grade point average. There are 45 graduates in this category. These students can be recognized by the gold tassels on their mortarboards and the gold braid on their honor hoods. Will all graduates in attendance with cumulative grade point averages from 3.75 to 3.99 please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. This year, we have 17 students graduating with highest honors, a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average. These students can also be recognized by the gold tassels on the mortarboard and the gold braid on the honor hood. Please recognize our 4.0 graduates as they stand. Jalen Alexander, Kate Banago, Jessica Bracho, Cole Clark, Christopher Eaton, Daniel Finstad, Aaron Hardiman, Alice Heng, George Hoffman, Derek Holland, Brian McPhail, Ronald Milam, Amy Miramontes Franco, Daniel O'Connor, Pamela Smith, Narelle Thompson, and Susan Weens. I would also like to recognize the 34 students who completed certification in the Long Beach City College Honors Program by completing at least 6 honors courses and receiving a GPA of 3.0 or higher. Would you please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. President's Scholars are graduates from the honors program who attain superior achievement by completing a core of honors courses with a minimum grade point average of 3.5 and also have a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. They can be recognized by their gold medallions. Tonight, we are recognizing 13 President's Scholars, and I would like them to please stand as I call their names. Brenda Arjona, Richard Ball, Bradford Brown, Nicholas Johnson, Diana Legaspi, Marion Rose McComb, Brian McPhail, Amy Miramontes Franco, Daniel O'Connor, Kristen Payne, Ravina Rajput, Joanna Stanley, and Narelle Thompson. On behalf of the faculty, administration, and staff of Long Beach City College, congratulations to each and every student mentioned for your special achievements. You may be seated. Tonight, I also have the pleasure of recognizing students who have earned certificates as a result of successfully completing occupational, vocational, and technical courses at Long Beach City College. These students have acquired specific job skills that will prepare them for employment in their chosen career fields. The faculty members who teach in the areas awarding certificates understand the importance of preparing our students to meet this challenge, and they do an amazing job. Long Beach City College offers over 180 certificate programs in a wide range of areas. This year, a total of 598 certificates will be awarded. Each recipient participating today should be proud of his or her achievements. Each of you has proven that you are ready to make a contribution in the workplace. We hope that many of you who are receiving certificates today will be motivated to continue your education and complete a degree as well. You have worked very hard to attain these certificates, and today we are pleased to recognize you for your accomplishments. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Board President Jeff Kellogg, will you please join me at the lectern? Board President Kellogg, I am pleased to present the recipients of occupational and vocational certificates for the 2013-2014 academic year.
Based on the recommendations of the faculty and by the powers vested in me as president of the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the certificate to which you are entitled. The Board of Trustees congratulate every one of you for your achievement. At the direction of the marshals, please come forward to receive your certificate.
Nalisha T.
Clara H. Chase.
Julie Wyberney.
Lilia Martinez.
Graciela Martinez.
Lilia Corral.
Yuko Nagao.
Catalina Villagomez.
Frank Rocha Jr.
Gwendolyn Lassiter.
Louis Hill.
Rita Oliver.
Patrick Gore.
Philip R. Lopez Jr.
Sheila Morrison.
Bobby J. Tillis.
Helena Wittenberg.
Kim Klang.
Very good. Thank you. Kim Lorraine Mays.
Rocky Tim. Sean P. Daly.
Francisco Gomez.
Hua Nguyen.
Albert Joseph Fonseca.
Joshua Leach.
Grant Marcel Cook.
Luis Torres.
Claudia Yvette Reyes.
Chef Melissa Gonzalez. Stephanie Flores. Xavier Pierre Conley.
Alberto Martinez.
Freddie Poindexter.
Sochir Pal.
Daniel Garcia. D.A. Phillips.
George Khalad.
Hai Nguyen.
Vanek Hem.
Genevieve Rose Shabander.
Rodrigo Marquez.
Marcos Andrade.
Danielle Sylvia Fudem.
Roberto Cabrera. Luis Castellanos.
Michael Zant Cunningham.
Thank you.
Rodney L. Coulter. Keith Brooks. Gennaro Celestino. Mohammed Sampo. Dagdag? Yeah. Rosette Dagdag. Lydia Solomon. Jose Bermudez. Jason Apple.
All right, let's give our certificate awardees one more round of applause. Good evening, everyone. And bienvenidos a todas las familias, todos los amigos que están aquí con nosotros hoy. And congratulations, class of 2014. As I mentioned, my name is Eloy Oakley, and I'm proud, very proud and privileged to be here today as president of Long Beach City College. Each year, I look forward to this great evening to celebrate the great work of our students, to celebrate the work of our faculty and our staff, and to thank all of the family and friends who are here today for helping our graduates get to this point. Graduates, today you have achieved something that no one can take away from you. Savor this moment. But you all have not arrived here at this ceremony alone. You've had friends and family who've supported you throughout your entire time here at Long Beach City College. So do me a favor. Family members, friends, please stand up to be recognized here today. Graduates, please thank them for helping you get here today. Okay, if you want your diplomas, you need to sit down now. There's another group of individuals who have helped you get here today, and I want to take this moment to thank them and have you join me thanking them as well. They're the faculty of Long Beach City College, and they've dedicated their lives, dedicated their career to supporting you and your dreams. So please, join me in thanking them. Faculty, please stand to be recognized. Let me also thank another group of members here at Long Beach City College who work day in and day out to ensure you have the very best experience possible, our classified staff. So all the members of our classified staff, if you could please stand up and be recognized for all you do for the students of the graduating class of 2014. Classified staff, please stand. And finally, let us also recognize all of the dedicated managers and administrators who made this evening possible and who are here with us tonight. Will all the administrators and managers please stand to be recognized? And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the individuals who are sitting up here with me, our platform party. Every year, Long Beach City College recognizes employees who go far beyond their job descriptions, who dedicate their lives to supporting students, and we honor them with the Outstanding Colleague Award. The honorees are invited to sit on the platform, and we are honored that they are with us this evening. Please help me recognize Ms. Lorraine Bluen, Ms. Allison Brown, Ms. Karen Kane, Mr. Jorge Ochoa, and Mary Olson Bell for being outstanding colleagues and for doing a wonderful job here at Long Beach City College. Several years ago, the alumni office, and by the way, you guys are all alumni now, make sure you fill out your alumni association cards. We want to keep track of you. The alumni office suggested introducing a successful alumnus to the graduates at commencement. This year, Long Beach City College Alumni Commencement Representative is our very own trustee. He is retiring and has served this college very well, Dr. Thomas Clark. Tom, can you please stand? Dr. Clark is a member of the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees, representing Area 5. He is retiring after 16 years of service to the Board of Trustees. As a respected leader of the City of Long Beach, Dr. Clark has served as a member of the Long Beach City Council for a record 30 years and is mayor for 7 years. He is the past president of the League of California Cities. He has also served on the board of directors of the Metropolitan Transportation Authority and the California Public Employee Retirement System. He is an emeritus member of the LBCC Foundation Board of Directors and a member of the LBCC Alumni Association. Dr. Clark is also a Bruin. He graduated from Wilson High School. He also received his AA degree here at Long Beach City College and his BS, MS, and OD degrees from the University of California, Berkeley. Who's going to Berkeley? It's not a bad school. Since retiring from his private optometry practice in 1993, Dr. Clark has remained active in many civic organizations. He is currently a member of the board of the Long Beach Metropolitan YMCA and a member of the Rotary Club of Long Beach. Please join me in thanking Dr. Clark for all his years of service and for being an outstanding Viking for all of these years. Also joining me on the platform are some of the members of my executive committee. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Luann Bynum, Executive Vice President of the college, Dr. Marilyn Brock, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Ms. Rose Gaudio, VP of Human Resources, Ms. Anne-Marie Gable, Vice President of Administrative Services, Dr. Greg Peterson, Vice President of Student Support Services, and Dr. Mina Singhal, Associate Vice President of the Pacific Coast Campus. Thank you for joining us. I also want to introduce someone I spent a lot of time with this year and has been a great, great representative and advocate for the faculty at Long Beach City College. Please join me in welcoming the Academic Senate President, Dana Van Sinden. The other members of the platform part include, and you've met him earlier, our Associated Student Body President, Marco Mendoza. I also want to thank and recognize Dr. Lynn Shaw, who's the president of the Full-Time Faculty Association, Mr. Thomas Hamilton, president of the Classified Union, and Ms. Karen Roberts, president of the Part-Time Faculty Association. Please join me in thanking them for being here as well. I also want to recognize our Long Beach City College Executive Director, Dr. Virginia Baxter. The Long Beach City College Foundation does a tremendous job of supporting our students year in and year out with scholarships. So thank you, Jenny, for being here. And finally, I want to introduce the elected members of the Board of Trustees for the Long Beach Community College District. They are truly dedicated to all of the members of the faculty, the staff, and the students here and to the community. Please join me in welcoming Board President Jeff Kellogg, Board Vice President Dr. Thomas Clark, Member Mark Bowen, Member Doug Otto, Member Roberto Uranga, and Student Trustee Andrea Donato. I want to especially give great thanks again to Dr. Tom Clark and Mr. Mark Bowen, who have served the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees for many years and will be finishing their term in June. Thank you to both of you for serving Long Beach City College. Now we're almost there. Now, let me say a few words to the graduates, and I will keep it to a few words, don't worry. It's been great honor and privilege to be here at Long Beach City College, to see you all, to get to know many of you who are here today graduating. and who are going on to great things. Thank you for choosing Long Beach City College. Thank you for being a Viking. The one thing I want to leave you with is this. You've received a great amount of support from your family, from your friends, from this faculty, from the staff, from everyone here at Long Beach City College. As you go on and complete your academic goals, your career goals, please remember how many people gave of their time and their money to make sure you got here today. And remember to give back. Remember to give back to those who follow behind you, to improve your communities, to support your families, and to ensure that the future students who come behind you have the same opportunity you received. So thank you. I look forward to your great achievements. And so, may I have all of the associate degree recipients please stand up at this time. Board President Jeff Kellogg, I present to you the Long Beach City College graduates of 2014.
President Oakley, I accept the class of 2014. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to thank you for your leadership in setting the course for this institution. I'd like to also thank the members of the Long Beach City College faculty, staff, and administration for their countless contributions that you've all made to help these students achieve so much. And now, to every person who's earned a degree and certificate here tonight, I offer you the congratulations of the entire Board of Trustees. You are the reason Long Beach City College exists, to educate students so that you can reach your life and career goals. We share the pride of every family member here watching tonight. So congratulations and thank you. You have made us all very proud. Go out and make your mark in the world, in your career, or the next chapter in your education. However, please do not forget where you got your start. I invite you and hope every one of you will stay involved with Long Beach City College after tonight as part of our Alumni Association and Foundation activities. So I'm deeply honored to represent the board at the podium tonight. We congratulate each and every graduate and extend to you our very best wishes. So now, based on the recommendations of the faculty and by the powers vested in me as president of the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts or Associate of Science. Graduates, remain standing and follow the marshal's instructions. Present your name card to the readers to receive your diploma. Congratulations, go Vikings!
So as you all come up, something very important. As you tweet today's graduation, the hashtag is LBCCgrad. I expect to see you all tweeting.
Marco Mendoza. Jalen Alexander. Norel Catalina Thompson.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. I have a card for you, so thank you.
Keith Benninger.
Brian McPhail.
Bradford Brown.
Kristen Payne.
Natalia Novotny. Shirley Gooding. Kate Rizzi Banega. Gilbert Alfonso Cervantes.
Richard Ball.
Marianne Brown.
Joanna Stanley.
Ling King Oak.
Stephanie Guzman.
Nancy Thorne.
Amy Miramontes Franco.
Pamela Mosai.
Ravina Rajput.
Tiara Roger Barrera.
Sydney Dawson.
Alice Reed Hartman.
Brenda Arjona.
Kelly Kiso.
Daniel O'Connor. Christian Bordeaux.
Joyce Brown.
Ellen Wilkerson.
Brandon Fitzgerald.
Yukari Okubo.
Yesenia Portillo.
Christiana Alvarez.
Lynn Basson.
Angeline Gordula.
Anna Yang Douglas.
This is my daughter, Anya Lamb.
Michael Arthur Atencio.
Hannah Sue Hulke.
Ashton Edwards. Cesar Alejandro Barrera.
Melissa Reyes.
Rafael Sotelo.
Myra Matena.
Tyler Carroll.
Benjamin Wen.
Robert Cherick.
Sonita Sophie.
Marilyn Garcia.
Suzette Page.
Diana Legaspi. Joshua Brown.
Gerald Lunderville.
Areli Navarro.
Veronica Guevara.
Matthew Liggins.
Eliana Perez.
Sebastian Coam.
Christina Helen Melnick.
Yasmin Garcia.
Leila Paredes.
Giovanni Lopez.
Andrew Amizola.
Jose Sanchez.
Angel Garcia.
Justin Sankson.
David A. Myers.
Luis Alonso Real Sr.
Sort Chan.
Leslie Cifuentes.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Yolanda. Mia Angulo.
Otis Smith.
Carla Polito Jordan.
Denise C. Phelps.
Irma Lucy Galarza.
Jessica Pavalinas.
Bernard Lewis Wilhite Jr.
Dennis Boyle.
Michelle Fortson.
Channy Press Zampa.
Raymond Jenkins.
Carrie D. Johnson Harris.
David Mansoff.
Jenny Castaneda.
Desiree Zurich.
Paula Hernandez.
Daniel Albalera.
Miriam Sandoval.
Bruce Dizon. Mary Bunches Russell.
Tacola Moore.
Lisa Kathleen Tomic.
Brent Gensimer.
Beatrice Garcia.
Brittany Holden.
Kenny Renderos.
Javier Collado.
Jonathan Bryson.
Johnny Tran.
Michelle Rose McCoy.
Jonathan Tran.
Serena Tong.
Maria Castro.
Bradley Garcia.
Bethy Lancoon.
Braxton Moore.
Jose Rosales.
Darcy Dim.
Shayna Arnold.
Sonia Magdaleno.
Magda Alessandra Malena.
Evelyn Llamas.
Ajane Hunter.
Michelle Rosas. Carla Loren Mancia.
Quayle Charwell James Gale.
Ayaka.
We graduating junior.
Ayaka O'Hara.
Kiana Wandex.
Vincent Ortega.
Chardonnay Shepherd.
Rosalinda Senorina Loston.
Shantice Laurent.
Daniel Aguirre.
Celia Corino.
Daniel Grayley.
Jesus A. Felix.
Jesus Gonzalez.
Maribel Alvarez.
Peter.
Lori Boltaris.
Stephanie Ramirez.
Rebecca Perez.
Ashley Gilmore.
Miriam Rodriguez.
Mark Olson.
Amanda Rose Thomas.
Justin Kamiya.
Yoshiko Takeda.
Miley Fan.
Mari Ramaskal.
Sorina Duong.
Catherine Cortez.
Cassandra Taylor.
Madison Salter.
David Velasquez.
Evangeline Marie Shepard.
Wendy Ligoria.
Jose Gutierrez.
Angela Jim Gomez.
Rashi Doster.
Jocelyn Saavedra.
Heather Michelis.
Latrina Moore.
Jennifer Gonzalez.
Hector Salazar.
Courtney Doyle.
Rebecca Guzman Jimenez.
Sasha Norfleet.
Angelica Ochoa.
Kaylee Roldan.
Rosendo Michael Rodriguez.
Veronica Jimenez Carrillo.
Evelyn Gabriel.
Brian Garcia.
Miriam Adil Masi.
April Rodriguez.
Resame Chalun.
Rogelio Cerda.
Edward Mahurin.
Kevin Pice.
Bruce A. Graves.
Daisy Rios.
Rhonda Gay Fife.
Thomas Costello.
Jessica Lizarga.
Cherie Luttrell.
Lanisha Renee Wilson.
Renisha Kyla McGuire.
Ashley McClanahan.
Bunham Kiohanam.
Alicia Tiedra.
Brian Singham.
Adriana Macias.
Tyree Lamar Love.
Let's go!
Anthony Everett Large.
Nathan Sotang Koch.
Jessica Hawkless.
Lawrence Schuster.
Christian Rogers.
Brian Metco. Sinara Singh.
Tasha Motley.
Berenice Juarez.
Magnus Henry.
Thank you. Ulysses Torres.
Brian Buzas.
Stephen Alvarenga.
James Schatz.
Kevin Alcantara.
Gloria Vanessa Talavera.
Isidro Ramirez.
Gary Garcia.
Jaleesa Anderson.
Rachel Garcia.
Monica Lisa Tafoya.
Miguel Ortiz.
Roberto Velasquez.
Elodia Lopez.
Nubia Hernandez.
Julianne Aman.
Fred Rodriguez.
Selena Hang.
Crystal Rienteria.
Tui Bui.
Desiree Wilkins.
Rosa Crevelli Medina.
Josephine Abden.
Cindy Nelson.
Sean Hale.
Victoria Marie Jimenez.
Nicholas Wood.
Toan Leap.
Manuel de la Rosa.
Joseph Mandabat Estrada.
Joanna Hernandez.
Mark Alma.
Liana Lizette Rodriguez.
Shannon Wilcoxon.
Xiomara Melendez.
Christopher Cordero Martinez.
Gerardo Landeros.
David Harrell.
Jesus Ruiz.
Alan Mongi.
Eric Ugarte.
Hector Giovanni Hernandez.
Paulina Velasquez.
Larry Touch.
Mark Webb.
Jan Erickson Navalta.
Samia Shafiq.
Aldrin Cortez.
Michelle Wico.
Sovan Chandrik Sorny.
Justine Ann Pegdonganen.
James Oreste.
Dale Mitra.
Laura Walker.
Jesus Loza.
Lydia D. Flanagan.
Sharon Cloy.
Brittany Johnson.
Ashley Lynn Tarhan.
Jasmine Corona Morales. Romero.
Lisette Solis.
Maria Soria.
Marianne Hamilton.
Keith M. Huss.
Caitlin Schatz.
Ray of Light.
Joy Bell Johnson.
Yolanda E. Chavelle, a.k.a. Lady Fred of the Underdiscovered.
Jocelyn Uribe.
Audio engineer, Tatiana Turner.
Cesar Perez.
Regina Smith.
Amanda Andrade.
Natalie Klubnikin.
Tanisha LaRonda Bell.
Dakota Brown.
Raquel Sentias.
Donald Cates.
Carrie Ann Carter.
Alodia Contreras.
Tina Pham.
Rose Solis.
Paulina Olivia Cortez.
Debbie Dobby Pack.
Monet Hopkins.
Warren Banayos.
Stephanie Medina.
Lisa Kennedy.
Carmen Tatenko.
Oscar Garcia.
Teresa Rose Spilecki.
Jennifer Pryor.
Andrea Campuzano.
Okay. Annalisa
Svey. Johnny Svey.
Eric George.
Umberto Palma.
Avery Petty.
Jordan Flores.
Joy Ferguson.
Jonathan Rivera.
Rebecca Medal.
Aaron Benson.
Daisy Trujillo.
Nicole Saunier.
Mario Diaz.
Katrina Alicia Boyd.
Rashida D.
Donnie Gilson.
Melina Jordan.
Jessica Malco.
Melissa Muriel Ramirez.
Anthony Benavides.
Anais Perez.
Ricardo Chavez Sierra.
Maria Oseguera.
Rhea Tugas.
Ladara Nam Pitt.
Myra Williams.
Matthew Anderson. Adesali Henderson.
Edwijas Reyes.
Tatiana Aragon.
Donald E. Scott Jr.
Sylvia Ramirez. Gloria Suazo.
Leonard De La Rosa.
Jonathan Dos Montoya.
Hakeem Tarek.
Ronald Santos.
Ruth Mota.
Tara Lynn Willis.
Jasmine Samanego.
Kanish Allen.
Nathan Ramsey.
Jamar Baines.
Stephanie Martinez.
Jolisa Montano.
Susana Ramirez.
Cassandra McIntyre. Angela Cherise Edwards.
Luz Arcelia Isabeles.
Brianna Fowl.
Kaylee Calder.
Carlos Ortiz.
Nicole Reese.
Jose Mendez.
Crystal James.
Kristen Grant Horton.
Alberto Avalos.
Melissa Gallardo.
Brianna Cook.
Eric Infante.
Diana Granados.
Michael Cordero.
Tabitha Astorga.
Isaac Udave.
Alejandra Macias.
Phoenicia Benjamin.
Beth Carlton.
Lizette Marina Fuentes.
Alicia Beth Rubio.
Monica Alejandra Garcia.
Kelsey Lee DeVoe.
Nancy No.
Jose Rodriguez.
Gladys Trujillo.
Priscilla Navarro.
Laura Shepard.
Leslie J. Lopez.
Anita Ko.
Gabriela Bonilla.
David G. Root.
Sally Gomez. Michael Anthony Delgado. Done? Oh, geez. Maddie McGee. Cecilia Hernandez. Annalisa Morales. Maria Zulema Vera. Christian David Alonzo. Terry Rivers. Jordan Dexter. Oscar Jimenez. Congratulations, Oscar. Yvonne Jimenez. Juliana Estrada. Luz Haro. Jean Carlos Montepeque. Dominique Lee. Denise Valiente. Omar Lopez. Martha Vehar. Liliana Barrios. Vanessa Dueñas. Delmi Cuevas Lopez.
Etiana Murtel. Etiana Murtel.
Etiana Murtel. Moreno. David Moreno.
Once again, congratulations to the Long Beach City College class of 2014. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, we're almost there. Following the singing of the college alma mater, the platform party will recess from the staging area. Our faculty and graduates will follow our college mascot, Ole, to the after-graduation reception. Food, music, and photo opportunities will be provided, along with a chance to meet and greet members of your friends and family. Ladies and gentlemen in the stands, at the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, you'll be able to join your graduate by exiting the stadium through the tunnels and proceeding to the reception area. Simply follow the signs. The ushers will also direct you. We ask that you do not come down onto the track from the stands. Thank you for your cooperation. Now we'll have the choral group come to the stage, please. find the words to the college alma mater located in your program. Please rise and sing along with our student vocalists, Clarissa Elizas, Jessie LeBlanc, Jennifer Monterosa, and Melchizedek Viado.
City Collegium, we sing to thee, fair alma mater, down by the sea, for honor and service, loyalty to thy sons and thy daughters, pledge their